Hello, what's up, everyone? Hey, Camo. How's it going? I hope your teeth situation is resolved soon. Thank you so much. I have the best dentist in the whole world. Like she is the best, and she will see me on Wednesday, actually. So that's a fucking miracle. I'm melting. Yeah, I feel the same. I'm melting too. Today is it's one of the worst days. I think I didn't ask you. No, you. Let's just say I have been better. I have been better. I have to drink my coffee with a straw. That's where my life is right now. Yeah, but this heat is relentless. It's not stopping. You're in The Hague now. What's the temperature currently? It's here it's currently 38 degrees outside. And it might actually climb over 40 yet. Um um so we'll see. But the worst thing is that the temperature like doesn't go under 20. Like I think last night it didn't even like go under 25. Like it was such a hot night that even when the windows are like open the whole night, the temperature in the house just doesn't go down. So like it stayed at 29 degrees Celsius the whole night inside. So it's fucking my clinker. But you know, I stream really well apparently. Thank you, Mr. Clanker or Miss. I don't know. Thank you, Clanker. 22 supposedly, but I doubt. Sometimes it's really tricky because that's a number that is like reported by the weather stations or you see on like a thermometer, but the other thing is like how it really feels, and there can be such a massive difference between the number and how you actually feel. I'll donate an AC unit when my business plan works out. Thank you so much. I have a air cooling thingy here, so it's like it's not an AC, so it doesn't really like noticeably bring the temperature down, but according to my thermometer, it managed to bring the temperature down by 1 degree, and it's like making like this nice microclimate here. So that's working. But I'm kind of like anti AC person in that I don't like the air that comes from the AC. It just makes me sick. Um, and obviously, like it costs a lot of energy. If everybody was to have an AC unit, it just costs a lot of energy. So I'm trying to get by as much as I can without it. But I don't know. It looks like with the climate crisis just going so fast, we all just will have to have an AC unit. But it's not entirely like bad. Like this house has 2 floors, and the bottom floor is like partially in the ground, and the temperature there is kind of like stable and kind of lowish. Like currently there's 26 degrees downstairs, which is like a completely fine temperature without any cooling, without like doing really anything there. The temperature is around 26, which is really really nice. So if I'm feeling like really bad, I can just go downstairs to the living room. But my office is in the first floor, and my office has 30 degrees. Yeah, so did you know there are more heat deaths in the EU than gun deaths in the US? I did not know that, and that statistic is terrifying. Thank you, Mort, for the pinned thingy. Thank you. That statistic is terrifying. Damn. Like I knew that in Europe, there is a lot of heat deaths because, like, I don't know, a lot of countries just don't build their houses in a way that would like resist like big heat. It's usually the opposite. Like we build our houses to insulate us like good in winter. But yeah, they are built to retain heat, so that can mess up with a lot of people. And there is also a lot of unhoused people that just have nowhere to hide, right? So a lot of unhoused people, a lot of older people, a lot of sick people are just not gonna be able to handle this heat anymore. Yeah. But I didn't know it was such a high number that is like more heat deaths in the EU than gun deaths in the US. That's terrifying. That's I don't have any other words, but terrifying. Yeah. This is the world we live in. Meanwhile, people are fighting on social media if climate change is real. Like, I have no words for that. Like, I thought that Czech people, especially, would be like more progressive when it comes to actually accepting that climate change is real and we have to do something about it. Because guess what? Climate change is really, really, really badly impacting the production of Czech beer. Because the hops, the Czech hops, that are used to make Czech beer, especially the ones from Žatec, which are like really famous. are like slowly just well, it's projected that if they don't invent a way how to modify the crops, they won't be able to just grow them anymore in some years. So like you would be like if somebody touches like Czech beer, you would think that like Czechs would just go and fight for it, but no. Also, mushroom hunting. Like the way climate is changing, it changes like forests and how they behave, and the mushrooms that grow there. So you would like so many Czech people love going like mushroom picking in the forest. But when you tell them, well, in a couple of years, you most likely won't be able to do that anymore because of climate change. People are like, but climate change is not real. You know, when it's summer, it's hot. When it's winter, it's cold. When it's night, there's dark. When it's day, there's the sun. Why are you stupid? The camembert mycelium is also going extinct. It is reproducing much slower. Even the fucking cheese. You touch people's cheese and they are still not going to, like, I don't know, like, throw the CEO of Shell out of the window. It's like certified Czech way to deal with people we don't like. We just throw them out of the window. Just look at the like Czech history and in Czech it's called defenestrace. I don't know if like you can say in English like defenestration. I don't know if that word exists. I'm mad about the camembert. I don't understand why more people are not mad about camembert. Well, I'm German and I don't want to get into details. Understandable. Have a nice day. If you throw people through the door, they just come back. Yes. I'm not a propagator of violence, but I think like just talking about some things is kind of like we are talking about it for a very long time and it's not very effective. So maybe we just need something else. Anyway, back in the day when I weren't so much like sick so much and I was more able-bodied, I did a lot of like activism and protesting um against like specifically like coal mining in Czech Republic, because like there is a big coal mining business around here still. And like we managed to bring some meaningful changes, but it's still just a drop in the ocean. It just makes me anxious to see the temperatures that are like it's June and we already broke the record, like the temperature record in June. Like we are used to like tropical days in like, I don't know, August. But June, having 40s in June, it's ridiculous. Here too, they remove entire villages to mine for coal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's actually why we did like a little nasty illegal blockade that one time. Because uh, Czech Republic was like, we are slowly going to phase out coal. And then uh, another government came and was like, but coal, there is still so much money to be made. Let's like dig out coal even faster, and let's remove this village that stands in the way. And a number of people, including me, were like, "No, this bullshit. No, no, no. Like, what the hell are you thinking?" So we just went to block a fucking coal mine. We actually learned this from the Germans. Like the people who organized the thing first learned it in Germany, because the German activists know their shit. So sometimes sometimes when like the big power of just, you know, government and some corporation and the money that just flows between them won't listen, you just have to go and just put your body like in front of that big thing, because there is nothing else you can do. Sometimes you just have to go and like put your physical body in the way, endure some violence, and sometimes it can like bring positive change. Like they eventually closed that mine altogether. Like a couple years later, they actually just closed that mine. They just decided that they won't like dig coal there anymore, which is a huge victory and what we wanted in the first place. Mm, yeah. Anyway, I shouldn't be yapping so much because I feel like when I'm moving my jaw, it kind of like excites the nerve, I guess, and it hurts more. I don't know. Like the pain kind of comes and goes. Like it doesn't it stopped hurting on its own. Like in the beginning it was just hurting on its own. It was like really bad. But then it kind of stopped hurting on its own, and now it mostly hurts when I like when I eat or drink something, and like the environment in my mouth changes, and like it gets inside the tooth, and it just like the nerve doesn't like it, so it just starts hurting like hell. And it's like this very very stubby pain. Like it feels like I just took a knife and like stabbed it like right like right here, like this. But it doesn't hurt the entire time. It comes and goes. So that's my saving grace. That it doesn't hurt 24/7, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to stream at all. I would be dead, to be honest. Cuz I don't know what is it about like having pain in like my head area. It doesn't matter if it's like a migraine. It doesn't matter if it's like an infection in my ear, in my eye. or something like wrong with my teeth, I just, that kind of pain, especially when it's like combined with intense heat, it just makes me feel so sick. Like I don't know why, because in general, I'm like good with pain. Like I can have very bad stubby pain in my belly, and I'm like, this is fine. But head is the worst, everything shoulders and up. Yeah, yeah. Also like when your neck hurts, that also is really bad. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. Is it because it's like closer to the brain? I don't know, but it's just the worst combo. I'd assume so. Yeah, I maybe it's because like it the mm, like the distance the pain signal travels is like short, and therefore it might arrive stronger. Then I don't know if it like comes from my foot, maybe some of the signal like gets lost on the way. I have no idea. Less ping, yes, exactly. Yes. But yeah, I'm seeing my dentist on Wednesday. When I called her, first she was like, well, I have time on like 9th of July. Will it wait? And I was like, do I have a choice? Like, what am I supposed to do? And I guess I sounded so desperate that she was like, well, I think I can fit you on Wednesday. I love her. She's the best dentist in the whole world. I've been her patient since I was a child. Um, she used to like be in my hometown where I grew up, and then she moved to like the big city. Uh, so like I wasn't her patient for a brief period when she moved away, and that was one of the worst times for my teeth because the lady dentist that was like essentially like took her patients like after when she moved out. That lady, she was a fucking sadomasochist. She was she was so terrible. She gave me trauma. I'm glad I'm back with this lady and this dentist. And when she retires, I don't know what I'm gonna do. She's the one medical professional in my life that has never let me down. She's like she's so nice and like empathetic and sensitive and like never go to a dentist again. Uh-huh. That's some smart thinking right there. If I never show my teeth to anyone ever again, they can never tell me that there is something wrong with them. So therefore, there will never be anything wrong with them. Absolutely. Also, she's like one of those people that like really think about their patients like above and beyond. Like she um you know that like dental care is usually expensive, and it can be expensive even here. We have like public health care, right? Like we have like socialized public health care, but still there are like with your dental care there are some things you have to pay for and they are super expensive. But this particular dentist always tries to come up with a solution that won't cost you any money, or will cost you as little money as possible. So is it pay with taxes? Yeah, kinda. Like there's a special kind of tax that gets the when you are employed, it gets deducted from your pay and automatically goes to like the government. Income tax, it is like kinda part of it, but not really. Like it has its name, but it's like part of the money that like gets taken from your income and sent to the government. But it's not called income tax. Like it's I don't know like English name for it. Um um I don't know. Like we have income tax, we have social security, which is what you essentially pay so you when you retire, you get some retirement money paid from the government. And this one, health. I think it could be called health insurance, but like it's like state health insurance. You can also have private health insurance on top of this like socialized healthcare thingy. Or if you like if you are self-employed, you have to every month pay a similar amount of money. Like you just have to send it to the government every month. The social security money and the health insurance money. Yeah, we have state and private too. Yeah, it's one of the great things about this country. Because I don't know what I would do. Like I have had two surgeries in my life, and I have medicine that I have to take every day. And everything is paid from like the health insurance. I guess calling it public health insurance, it could be like a good translation, I guess. I don't know. I'm not very well versed in these terms, but had zero, never broke a bone in my body, and I hope it stays this way. Yeah, I actually never broke a bone in my body too. Like I've never had a broken bone, so never broke a bone club. Let's go. But I do wish you stay healthy. I do wish that you stay healthy. Because I cannot imagine like if I had this condition and like that I needed those surgeries and the medicine in a country with like no public health insurance. I would be broke as fuck. I would be in debt. Like I would be so much in debt. I cannot imagine that. You are the first time, really? Huh, that's interesting. Well, I think that it's going to change like in the future, because the side effect of the meds I take for my endometriosis is that they are messing with my bone density. So when my bones get weakened too much, I will probably just break a lot of bones. Let's go. That's all the soda I drink. I would actually like to see like um like how my my medicine fares compared to all the delicious phosphates, because I also love me some delicious phosphates. I'm trying to like not drink them very often, but I do partake. I do like them. I'm yapping and not playing Soulsblade. But since I've never broken a bone in my body, and like I did my share of like stuff. Like I had so many accidents on my bike. I have fell off a horse like a number of times when I was horse riding. I did have like some nasty accidents in like school sports. Like this one guy and I, when we were playing, I don't even know what we were playing, but we like just ran into each other like full speed, and I didn't even have like concussion or anything. So my bones and like everything in my body must must be really tough. So hey Mons, hello, how's it going? Hello, welcome. I'm trying to counterbalance it by drinking milk. I'm trying to I drink plant-based milks mostly. Uh and the ones I drink are usually fortified um with calcium and stuff like that. So I hope it's enough. Back from a walk to the store. You can walk to the store. How privileged you are. If I walked outside right now, I would just burn to ashes. Yeah, you can too. Oh my god. The temperature is going down. It's only 37 degrees now. Can you imagine? I thought you meant by distance. No, I meant the temperature. But also, I think like for a lot of people, it's a privilege to have like a walkable store. I see it in like the villages around here. A lot of them used to have like a small corner store at least, but slowly but surely they are just closing because they cannot like even break even with their earnings. And a lot of people who live in the villages, especially older people, just don't have a store, a store in a walkable distance anymore. So they either have to drive or have somebody who brings them groceries. But my village is a little bigger, so we actually have two stores here, which is ridiculous. Like they are small, but they are here. Grocery stores are delivering now. Yeah, but it like depends. Like around here, um the grocery stores that are here, the regular grocery stores, that they either don't deliver at all or their delivery is only available in the big cities, or like when you live in a certain distance around the big city. And but we have this like couple of services that are like online stores. Like they don't have physical stores where you can go buy stuff, but they have like a website. You can buy your stuff there and they will deliver it to you. But it's usually much more expensive than like just groceries from the typical store, especially when you're buying like the basics. They are much more expensive there, so it's like kind of a luxury option. Like I can definitely see that like some seniors, some older people cannot just afford that. I wish there was like a law that would at least like if the basic things that the stores sell, that they would have like, I don't know, they wouldn't be taxed. Um at least something like shopping square, not even 10-minute walk from here, grocery store, Walmart, strip mall, and some other stuff. Shopping square is cool. I always fumble with words when I try to explain where I go. Yeah, around here shopping squares are in like bigger cities. Where I live, here are two small stores. Like they have the basics and that's it. When you want to like uh when you want to go for like a huge grocery shopping trip, you have to drive to a city. Thankfully, there is like a shopping square like 8 or 9 kilometers away. So it's not like too bad. But you still need a car. Or like you can order the delivery service I just mentioned, but that's even more expensive. Even when you account for like the expensive gas that is like really expensive right now, it's still more expensive. The delivery service than just driving yourself to the shopping square. Anyway, I finished my coffee, so I'm going to quickly rinse my mouth because I need to rinse my mouth after every single thing I drink or eat, unless it's like water. Because I'm trying to keep the tooth clean and not get an infection. So I'm going to rinse my mouth and I'm gonna be right back. I'm back. How much is gas where you are, by the way? Almost 50% of the gas price here at Texas. here a lot of it is just people wanting to make as much money as possible. But our government recently decided that they will just how to say it in English? They will like make it so the prices can only go up to a certain amount and they can't go like further up. Like I don't have the word for it right now, but you know what I'm trying to say. And and our government is against it. Shocking. It's a double-edged sword. I would say I don't understand economics, um, but just like making it so the prices can go higher without any other like without any other things to go hand in hand with that, it can potentially like make things bad. But I don't understand it. Okay, so the price is around 40 Czech crowns because that's where it's like topped. The price is topped around 40 Czech crowns, which is around €1.70 for a liter. That's for a liter. 83% are not in favor of our chancellor, according to polls. At least, like, most people can agree on something, I guess. 220 for 1 liter the other day. Oh my god. Like in Germany, uh usually the the prices for gas are like higher than in Czech Republic because Czech Republic like we have like smaller wages and everything. 94 cents for taxes. So are they like heavily taxing gas like in the name of ecology? What they claim at least. I am a firm believer in needing to like do radical things in the name of ecology, and we have to phase out fossil fuels. Like there is no question about that. But taxing gas and making it expensive for the run of the mill everyday people who need it to like go buy groceries, it ain't gonna fix the climate change. Money ain't going to fix the climate. I would argue that having money for like for like adaptation and some mitigation could be awesome, but the money should come from the people who are responsible for this. They shouldn't just tax like everyday people, because the everyday people didn't cause the fucking climate change. Just people using their cars to go buy groceries or like drive I don't know for a road trip didn't cause fucking climate change. Groceries will also get more expensive because the transport will become more expensive. Yes, yes, and that's always the magical answer for when we ask why is bread more expensive, why is this more expensive, why are fucking apples more expensive. They always say it's because of the gas prices. But this doesn't solve anything. That's just, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know, you have a broken bone, and also you are like bleeding out, and like for after an accident, and you are like really bleeding out fast, and you are dying, and somebody is like, here, have a band-aid. That's the level of, it doesn't solve anything really. It is true, the problem is the prices don't go down with the gas. Yes. Yeah, I understand that they go up with this, but yes, they never go down when the gas price goes down. It just stays at that level forever. Okay, I'm gonna throw in some random guesses to see which game it's which game is it? Um Ooh, Dark Souls 2. COVID was the ultimate excuse for prices to go up. Unfortunately, they never came down. They always like when something happens, they use it as an excuse for to drive up the prices. But there is never a reason to bring them back down, even just a little bit. Like the whole pandemic fucked up a lot of things in the world. Okay, so Dark Souls 2 from the base game. I don't remember any Dark Souls 2 base game boss name. Because they are also basic. I feel like. Pursuer. Let's go. The one who pursues. And it's not a pursuer. The pursuer. The big slag jabber hat thing. Covetous demon. Okay, so it's somebody who drops more than 32,000. So it's somebody from the later, like late-ish game, I guess. So who's after Smelter Demon as a boss? Shit. Iron King or whatever is his name. But Iron King is a demon, right? It's probably not Alt Iron King. Yeah, he's a demon. I think Flexile Sentry doesn't drop as much money, right? Or... No. Only 14K. Okay, so it's more than 32K, but less than 48. So it's yeah, it is in No Man's Wharf. Rough. Rough. Was that prisoner's name? The Lost Sinner, you mean? It's not the Lost Sinner. I don't honestly know like weaknesses of bosses in Dark Souls 2, so this is not a hint for me, honestly. Okay, so let's go by a region. They are not in Forest of Fallen Giants, not in Iron Keep, not in Earthen Peak, not Lost Bastille. So, what are other regions? There is the um shit, what is called? Mm, let's try the Chariot, not the Chariot. But it's somebody who's got the same HP as the Chariot, which is Black Gulch. Yeah, in Black Gulch there's Rotten, and it's not Rotten. Rotten drops 47K for you, but it's not Black Gulch either. Um, there is it is either Abyssal or Undead. Yeah, so my other guess would be mm, no, that's a bad guess. They are enhancement scopes. I meant the metal band, like the skeletal lords or whatever they are, but they are enhancement scopes, so that's not a good guess. Abyssal or Undead. I forgot half of that game, honestly. But it looks like only the main bosses, like the bonfire bosses, drop a lot of souls, and other bosses drop fewer. So I was also thinking about Aldia, but does Aldia drop so little money? Well, Aldia drops zero money, apparently. Aldi. Aldi is the German store, right? It is Abyssal confirmed. Yeah, but who else is Abyssal? It is the German store. Yeah, I knew it. Do you think Aldia goes to buy his groceries to Aldi? I don't understand like who qualifies as abyssal though. So that's not a very good hint for me either. There's Aldi North and Aldi South. Germany has an Aldi equator. It is because the founders were brothers and I didn't want to go. Where for real? Like that's actually a real thing? And they like split up north and south for their business. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool actually. They were brothers, like Aldia and Vendrik. Okay, I don't know who else is considered abyssal in this fucking game. I'm just gonna try to go by the region again. Like it's not Iron Keep, it's not Forest, it's not Earthen Peak, it's not Lost Bastille, it's not Huntsman's Copse, Black Gulch, it's not Throne of Want. Um so there is the Catacomb, but there is no Abyssal. I'm abysmal at this game's lore. Me too, and I actually listened to a lore video like not that long ago. But Dark Souls 2 is very funny to me as a game, as like its story, because it reminds me so much of like the old like Grimm's stories, the Grimm's tales, like fairy tales. Only the Red King down there and the other red fight. Could a red be considered abyssal though? Reds are considered undead in Dark Souls. But are they considered undead in this game's database? Because sometimes I feel like these databases are kinda like winging it. Let's try Red King, just to be sure. Or Royal Red Vanguard is his name. It's a beast. They have a beast type apparently around here. So yeah. I think I can actually um raise my blinds because the sun is not shining in my window anymore. I'm gonna do that. Enjoy some natural light for a little bit. Okay, so they have a fucking beast type. So To lightning and fire, Abyssal. I have no idea who is Abyssal except Aldia and Rotnan. Like, who's considered Abyssal? Let me try to remember some bosses. There are some dragon bosses. There is a Looking Glass Knight. There is, I'd say Manus, but the DLC in the wrong game. Yeah. It would be a good guess if it weren't for Dark Souls 2. Let's try to pinpoint the region at least. Isn't the lore that Manu split up into 4 pieces? Yes, it is. Because, yeah, that would mean that, like, his daughters are considered abyssal too. Yeah, so Nashandra, um, the lady that is basically reskinned Nashandra boss fight in the DLC is also Manus's daughter. And the lady in the other DLC, in the Frozen one, is also his daughter. And I forgot the fourth one. So let's try Nashandra. But she's in the Throne of Want, so it's not gonna be her, but she is actually considered abyssal. Interesting. So who's the fourth daughter? I forgot her. No, in the other DLC, the one that turned herself into ash. That's his other daughter. So one is in the base game and one per every DLC. That was also a good guess. Hey Gori, how's it going? Pixels too. Yeah. If by pixels you mean that your heart rate is peaking, because that game is so frustrating. We are guessing a boss from Dark Souls 2. That game is not hard, but it's frustrating. Yeah, this is only bosses. This is only bosses. These are our guesses so far. We didn't pinpoint the location yet. It must be an abyssal, but I don't know who's considered actually abyssal. Yeah, weak to lightning and fire. But it's not in Iron Keep, not in Forest of Fallen Giants, no Earthen Peak, no Lost Bastille, no Huntsman's Copse, no Black Gulch, no Throne of Want, no Grave of Saints. Who the fuck is it? Because the only bosses that come to mind are guys in armor. Ancient Dragon is considered abyssal. Last Giant would be in Forest of Fallen Giants, no? Yeah, so no. Also, souls wise, it's somebody that drops more than 32, but less than 48, less than 45. So more than 32, but less than 45. So it's like mid to late game, I guess. Like Jan would have typed Giant in the database, probably. Dragon Rider. Is Dragon Rider considered an abyssal? Humanoid. What about the scorpion, bro? You mean the scorpion lady? Yeah, not in Hades as well. Um she's a beast. Yeah, the giant spider will probably also be a beast. We didn't try the catacomb. But there is no abyssal in the catacomb, is there, right? Yeah, we tried the chariot. It's not Huntsman's corpse. But it's somebody who has the same HP as the chariot for some reason. Um Let me try Vendrick just to see. Yeah, it's not in the crypt. It's not a catacomb, it's a crypt. So not in the crypt either. So Foreskin as frog. We already tried the covetous demon. Yeah, no earthen. Oh, you mean the singing, the frog guy? Oh, the demon of song. You mean? Yeah, that's a demon and a beast apparently. Also, that crosses out Shrine of a Mana. Um, um, from regions we didn't cross out Dranglake Castle, I think. But who the fuck is in the Dranglake Castle except the Looking Glass Knight? Gargoyles are not well, yeah, in Dark Souls 2 there's actually a gargoyle boss fight, right? I forgot. The Belfry gargoyles. And they are a construct, apparently. Double Dragon Rider, Dragon Riders are humanoid, so what are the two dudes protecting Nashandra? The two dudes protecting Nashandra are the two Dragon Riders. But they are humanoid, so it's not them. The hidden boss when you drop down in the Black Gulch, um, he doesn't have a boss health bar. No, like the two giants when you drop down in the Black Gulch, the two giants they don't have. Oh, Dark Lurker. I forgot he existed. That's a good guess. Let's go. Yeah, I absolutely forgot that Dark Lurker existed. Thank you. Yes. I didn't fight him in my playthrough on stream, but I fought him when I was doing all the achievements. And it was the most underwhelming boss of all time. Like so many people glazed him and he was like, where is this guy again? So you have to like the guy on the wheelchair that like sits next to those chasms, and you have to pay him humanity to go into those mini dungeons, and you have to complete those free dungeons. You have to light a thing there, and when you light free things, you have to, yeah, I have to find all three of them. And the last one you complete, instead of just dropping out of the dungeon, it will drop you in the arena. And if you die, you have to do that all over again. Like you have to go through that whole mini dungeon to get to the boss. Uh, but I first tried him because he was kind of underwhelming. I mean, he looks cool and all, but okay, so now we are guessing NPCs. That was a good guess, Gory. You got it. Now it's NPCs, just NPCs. I'm gonna try something random to try to establish a game. And it's Elden Ring. Goblin wheel, goblin deal. Goblin is awesome. Okay, so it's somebody from Elden Ring. It's a human male who is not a merchant and is not your ally. Insane first guess. I got lucky. I most of the time I guess somebody from Elden Ring is my first guess. So I just got lucky. Anisha is a good guess. Uh they don't have Anisha. There is no Anisha. What the hell? Wait, why don't they have Anisha? It. Maybe but like you can interact with him before he attacks you, so I don't understand. Yeah, he can be friendly, so he should be considered an NPC. I don't understand why he's not in the database. But he's not your ally, so who is he? Probably some random ass invader. So let's try Inquisitor Giza then. And I guess it cannot be a random ass invader. I guess they don't consider a random ass invader random ass invaders to be NPCs because there is no Okina, there is no Giza. So it must be, I guess, somebody who you talk to. Um Human male you talk to. Um let's try Kenneth Hyde. The one is a human in Elden Ring. Everyone's kind of fucked. I spoke about it before. Like, how are the authors of these puzzles differentiating who is a human and who isn't? I don't understand. Holy quest line, yeah. So it's some human male who gives you a quest. Okay, so who can it be? That dude in Castlemorn. Shit, what's his name? Uh. Mm, shit, I forgot. Jester looking. Jester looking. I forgot the name of the guy in Castlemorn, and I don't know who you. Oh, Festilverana. Yeah, that's a good guess. Okay, so the dude in his chat who tells you to get the gold needle is Gauri, and that was the winning guess. Come, we got it. Damn, son. Let's go. Absolute slay. Okay, quote. I wouldn't have known this name to save my life. The name to save my life. I remember him because I guessed him a lot in Elden Land. My thanks for your brave rescue. I am. Could it be Alexander? I know it's probably like they're not probably repeating and it's not somebody from Elden Ring, but it kind of sounds like Alexander to me. I'm gonna try Alexander just to know. And it's not. It's somebody from Demon Souls. Okay. So I have no idea because I haven't played Demon Souls. RIP. Okay, so I guess I will just give up. Ostrava. Baník pičo, yeah, let's go. Yeah, I didn't know there was Ostrava in Demon Souls. I have to play Demon Souls now, just for Baník. Oh my god. Okay. Silhouette. Guess a boss from a silhouette. That looks like a horse to me. Or like some kind of. I don't know, that looks like a horse, right? Um. So apparently it can be not just screenshots from the game, but also it can be like some random fan art. Horse with a tarp and a fence. I kind of wanted to try Gyobu, but Gyobu does not have a fence around. Do you think it's torrent fan art? They don't have torrent here in the database. Oh, it can be only boss. It can be only boss. Probably some Demon Souls shit. I have no idea what kind of bosses are even in Demon Souls. Like I don't know how Demon Souls looks like, even. I'm gonna try Gyobu just to have it out of the way, in case it's like very weird fan art of Gyobu, but it's not Gyobu. So, which FromSoft game has an evil horse? All of them, but the evil horse that kind of does shit on his own. Is there like okay, so there is not a boss that is called a horse, so maybe a steed. There is not a steed. So um mare. There's no mare. So what are other names for horses? You don't think it's a horse? Bird. Das Pferd. Is it das or is it der? I think it's das, but I don't remember it from school. Speak German? No, but I had a couple of years of German language in school. In in primary school and also in high school. So like I learned German, but I don't speak German. I understand some basics and I can like put together some really basic sentences. Like ich bin Veronika. Wie heißt du? Was magst du? And that's where it ends. Better than my Czech for sure. I feel like in a lot of um, ways German is easier than Czech, like to learn as a second language. But German is still pretty hard. But um, I uh, I grew up in like near the borders in Czechia, in like near the borders with Austria, and in like the local speech, we have a lot of German words that we just use, like we just took them and use them in like our everyday speech. So a lot of words I just know because I use them since I was a kid. Jawohl. Like I wouldn't want to learn Czech. I am so glad that I was born Czech because I wouldn't want to learn Czech as my second language because this language sucks. There are so many rules and so many exceptions to those rules. Okay, I have no ideas. I'm gonna just throw in some random shit to see that maybe if the image reveals a little more, that it's gonna tell it that it's actually not a horse, something else. But otherwise, I think I'm just gonna give up. Horsemon, yeah. I'm gonna just try some really random stuff. I'm gonna try something from Sekiro. I'm gonna try 20% reveal and 90% reveal look the same to me. Yeah, I feel like they make it so much harder by never actually revealing the whole picture. Like they just it's just always like when I was guessing the ancient hero of Zamor, even when it was like like 80% revealed here. I just couldn't make it out that it was actually an ancient hero of Zamor. Like I couldn't recognize it. I recognized the background, that it was an Everjail. But that was it. That was it. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna give up. Instead of just throwing random guesses, because I don't know. And what? It's a fucking monkey. No. You know, I could guess so much random stuff, but I would never be able to tell from that picture that it's a falling screen monkey. Like when I'm guessing from these pictures, I'm trying to go with like the colors that are in the picture, but still. Falling screen monkey. Also, this picture is like very bad. I'm mad. I'm actually mad. This is ridiculous. Yeah, we are done with Soulslam, at least for today. Oh my god. Bathrobe monkey, yeah. They're actually one of my favorite bosses from Sekiro. Because they are gimmicky, but in a way that is like fun. I like folding screen monkeys. Um but yeah, guessing those pictures in Soulsla is it's so hard. It's so hard. So hard. Mm. I should yap a little bit less because I feel like the more I yap, the more the tooth hurts. Oh, I just need to last 2 days. And then everything is gonna be fine. I have to head out now, getting ready to watch some World Cup games. Germany plays later today. I'm excited. Let's go. I don't watch the World Cup myself, but almost my whole family does. Like my brother and my dad and my sister-in-law, they are all like very very invested. So enjoy, and thank you so much for hanging out and playing Soulsla with me and chatting. I appreciate you. Okay, I am going to um boot up the game, and as the game is booting, I'm going to run to pee. And then we are going to do a little bit of Clair Obscur. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to actually play well, what I'm gonna be able to do today, because I just don't feel well. Like it hurts. It hurts. So we'll see. Um Hope you get well soon. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is gonna be spoiler territory for me in Expedition 67, so lurk. Yeah, understandable. Thank you so much for the lurk. Don't start Ashen without me. Don't worry, don't worry. I won't. Today's just gonna be some expeditioning, some side content, and if I can't play, I'm just gonna end the stream, because I'm not gonna force it. I just want to distract myself from the pain. Mostly. That's my goal today. So um okay, so I'm booting up the game. If it's like spoiler territory for anyone else, because I'm in Act 3 actually, feel free to just drop out of the stream. It's fine. It's fine. Or just, I don't know, keep me tapped at least, but it's completely understandable if you drop, because you definitely want to experience the story for yourself without spoilers, so I completely understand. I'm gonna run to the toilet now. I'll be right back. And we're getting a clanker. A second. Okay, so I have the air cooling unit here, and I made it like shit. What I'm trying to say, I made it so it I switched it to like a higher setting, so it makes more noise. So if you like hear some like grumble and rumble in the background, I apologize for that. That's my cooling thingy. Um, gonna try to yap less. It unfortunately hurts. Okay, this looks like a whole territory I didn't visit. Whole thingy. Oh, it's not trees, it's chestnuts. Okay, do I have Monaco? I do. Okay, but I think I have feet from these guys. I don't remember which feet we do have and which feet we don't. Yeah, but these guys, we do have their feet, so.
Take down that shield. Blade cut through the blades.
Ready to strike. Let's have some fun. Touch that. Let's carve a path.
Play again.
On me.
Incoming.
Okay, so they silenced me. Of course they did. Thank.
En garde.
I shoot the bubbles.
Foolish move.
And I buried nothing.
Let's dance. En garde.
Okay.
Not leaving you behind.
Oh. I forgot they have shields. See, I cannot. I cannot play properly.
Bring it on. Coming.
Please,
Cut him down.
Equal. Oh, we did it. Powerful on shell. Apply powerful on applying shell. I think today is just gonna be a lot of miserable fights. New picture.
Interesting.
5% increased damage for each consecutive successful dodge. What is even this place? Like, why is there so many gestures looking like trees? Like, I don't understand. Is a place we can go? I guess we are going to murder. Oh, how many lost gestrels we have left to find? Maybe only 2 or 3. I don't know. Actually, don't know. Got these guys' legs, so.
blade cut through the flames. Let's spill some ink. Blade cut through the flames.
Your turn to shine. Your turn.
Pressed it too early, okay. That. Very nice. Outside, it's trying to be like very, very windy. It's starting to be very, very windy. So maybe we'll have a storm tonight. It would be very interesting.
Let's dance. Let's dance.
I am fumbling.
I die again. I must
Okay.
rage.
Too earlier than too late. Very sad. Anyway. Let's
Getting spicy.
the guy died, so
The bitter dregs.
I like punching. Because it's okay. Fine. Do you want to carry the man?
Let's carve a path.
Oh, so I get automatically S rank even when somebody else breaks an enemy. That's it's kind of cheating, to be honest.
End of the line.
It's kind of cheating. It's very powerful. That's good to know. Okay, what the hell is this? This place. Endless Night Sanctuary. I am. Okay, so there's literally endless night around here. Okay, good to know. Any interesting skills? I don't have points for that anyway. Let me rest. Let's see what awaits us in the Endless Night Sanctuary. We can actually deal with it, because I'm not in my best shape today. Let's just put it that way.
See the trees here? They're gestrels, waiting to be reborn. They're queuing.
Oh.
They're cute. Okay. Sorry. The jesters are queuing here to be reborn, but didn't they talk about like a lake or something? Where they get reborn? Are we going to find a lake? And there is a lot of dead Neverons. Is it Sakapata?
What have we here?
Get two Sakapatas, okay. And get his arm. Let's go!
You're outmatched. Maximum damage.
Okay, let's see what the Phantom Stars will do to these guys.
Minoko, get ready.
I didn't parry even one.
Dance.
My turn. Incoming.
Time to hit big.
Bam! But
Watch out, my L.
too early. Okay, I suck,
Time to
but
hit
it's
big.
okay. Broke your ass. And now I can fire this.
Let's dance.
Bye! I honestly
Good
wish
stuff.
everyone to, if you have to have like a dental issue or toothache in your life, that it happens. Oh, you're friendly. Then it's when it's not the biggest heat wave, because that just makes it so much worse. So much worse. Hello, Grandis Engineer. Greetings. Oh my. I've not met an expeditioner in quite some time. Or anyone else for that matter. Hello, hello, how wonderful to meet you. Grandis, what are you doing here? I've been lost in these sunless woods for as long as I can remember. Luckily, I fell in with a rather lively crowd of Jestrels. They welcomed me as one of their own. It helped, I suppose, that I am an engineer by trade and could fix their weapons and sakapatats. They do so love to fight, which resulted in quite a bit of breakage. Sadly, it also resulted in quite a death toll, and not all of it at the hands of Nevrons. The resist for battle sometimes went too far, friendly fire and all that. Or maybe unfriendly fire. And though my Gestal friends could resurrect, the death toll grew so high that it overwhelmed the queue at their sacred river. They were all my friends, and they kept dying and resurrecting, losing their memory of me each time. It broke my heart, it did. I couldn't bear it anymore, so I wrote to Golgra for help. That was perhaps not the best idea. Golgra's solution was rather severe. Golgra decided to kill every Gestrel here and plant their bodies in the ancient sanctuary. I believe they're still there now, awaiting their turn at the river. That must be hard. Such is the Gestrel way. And just like that, I lost all my friends. It is a lonely, albeit more peaceful life these days. Anyway, I have worked tirelessly on improving their Sakapatat to properly honor their memory. If you find them walking around, feel free to fight them. After all, this is what my friends would have wanted. Okay, sir. Absolutely. So we have several ways to go. There's a Sakapatat. There is another Sakapatat. Okay, so let's deal with this one first, I guess. It's two.
Finesse and grace. I'm ready. Blade cut through the flames.
My turn.
Let's go. Okay.
Careful now. Watch out. It likes you.
I was too late.
Not leaving you behind.
The impressive combo is very hard to. Very hard to parry. Maybe I should be just dodging instead of parrying when I obviously can't really play at my level today.
Useful?
It's okay. Just gonna fumble through. Okay, Mr. Sakapatat.
Useful.
Fight.
Blade cut through the flames.
Oh, he's got. I didn't notice that he's got shield. I should have noticed.
Carve a path. You're outmatched.
Let's go.
Ready to carry.
Incoming. Watch out.
Merci.
He marked me. Oh shit.
My turn.
I didn't expect the counter attack. Mel is dead because she cannot. She was broken and she couldn't. Oh shit. Then my reserve team do something.
Feel the storm. A storm is coming.
I'm waiting.
That was too early, okay. I think I'm gonna have to repeat this fight.
Ready to evade. overflowing with energy.
Hell.
Feel the embrace of fire.
Very nice.
I'm waiting.
I didn't parry that, okay. Really?
Now is our chance.
Okay. I don't have anything that can break. Well, that sucks.
Feel the embrace of fire. Ready to evade.
Oh, we did it. That was very, very bad. It's okay. I'm very bad at the game anymore. I think I'm just gonna. I can't even talk properly, but I think I'm gonna have to stop streaming soon. So I really can't play the game. Like random psychopaths are just kicking my ass. A little bit. Also, I got lost, I think. No, that's where the Grandis is. So I didn't get lost. Yeah, I apologize for like not yapping that much, but it just hurts.
Let's carve a path. Ready to strike. Touch that. Your turn to shine.
Berlin.
My turn. Let's carve a path. Incoming.
Too late.
Card up.
battle.
Oh no. Oh no.
On me. Ready to parry.
I'm broken, I cannot do anything.
On guard.
Reborn once more.
Okay. Apparently.
You can't leave us yet. Ready to parry. Let's dance.
Bam.
Okay.
Too late. It's fine. I'm sorry, I'm not really entertaining. I'm mostly streaming just for myself today, to distract myself from the pain. And I really wanted to play Expedition, but I didn't want to, play offline, because,
Interesting.
ooh, I want this. Because, you know, that would be unfair to just continue the game just myself. Equip the new pictos. Okay, so somewhere here there should be one more Sakapatat, I think. Oh. I think I'm just gonna finish this area and then stop streaming. Oh, look, a flag. Guess I'm just not feeling it. Gonna run to pee real quick again. Okay, so we can go there or kill this Sakapatat. So yeah, this is a dead end, so I'm gonna kill this Sakapatat. Or these Sakapatats. 3 Sakapatats. Whee!
Ready to strike.
I missed, okay. Okay. We broke all of their arms. I don't know how to parry that.
Your turn to shine.
Almost.
Blades sharpened.
Almost there.
Witness the flames.
Did I die again?
Bam.
Your turn to dance. Bring it on.
Bring it on. Slowly.
My, what lovely feet. It likes you. Your turn to dance.
Witness the flames. On guard.
Here we go again.
Parry.
Oh well.
One is easier. Okay. Too early. Oh fuck. I don't understand why is it so fucking hard to parry.
Witness the flames.
I love the music though, it's so goofy. He's not dead yet? Oh, he is, okay. Oh, beautiful. Oh. Why does this look like a boss arena? What are you doing? Oh yeah. Even better super mega ultimate sakapatat. The ultimate sakapatat.
Take down that shield.
My turn.
Let's go.
Okay. On me.
I'm not gonna lie, but like trying to see when you're supposed to parry the sakapatas,
Grace.
it's kind of hard.
Watch out.
Thanks.
I was able to parry it, okay.
This will hurt. Within the flames. I'm ready.
Let's finish this. Watch out, my hell.
Okay.
Okay.
It was still too early. This fed Sakapatat falls 20 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not leaving you behind. There's no dodge.
Early. You ultimate Sakapatat.
En garde.
Did I die again? Prepare for oblivion.
On me.
Takes the fight seriously. Now. Now takes the fight seriously.
Let's carve a path. Watch out.
Like to break. Like to break this fucker, but
You can't escape. Time to hit big.
yeah.
Let's dance.
You're
Okay, cool.
Maximum damage.
Let's go. Broke his shield. Full power. Oh shit.
Your nuts. Likes you. Watch out. Watch out, Leo.
Beautiful. Bots can always sniff Oud when I'm not here. Yeah, it kinda looks like they can.
Time to
They know when Mort is not home.
prepare for oblivion.